Acts 9:5. And he said, "Who are you, Lord?" Then the Lord said, "I am Jesus, whom you are persecuting." In this chapter, Saul's tirade is to capture and imprison Christians throughout the region. In his pursuit, Jesus met Saul on the road to Damascus and blinded him with a great light. Saul didn't know Jesus, and therefore, when he heard the Lord's voice, Saul didn't know who was speaking. The Lord reveals himself to each of us uniquely, and it is essential that we learn to recognize his voice. I cannot describe how the Lord speaks to you. I can only explain how I hear his voice. Most often, it is through reading the Bible. His inerrant word speaks for itself. When reading, I will ask the Lord a question, and he will answer me almost before I have finished asking the question. That is how I recognize it is his voice. Other times, the Spirit wells up inside of me. It almost feels like my spirit will erupt with his words. In these instances, my body is physically impacted, and I know I'm hearing his voice. On occasion, he will speak to me through dreams, which are interpreted through prayer and the Spirit. Only once have I awoken to his audible voice. There isn't a right or wrong way that the Lord speaks to us. He will use the means he chooses to get our attention. In Saul's case, it took a bright light and physical blinding. The Lord isn't aiming to punish us. He is aiming to get our attention, to teach us to listen. The more we listen, the more we begin to recognize his voice.